Hey,
Hey, oh, there you are.
hey, cool.
So what you eating?
I'm eating noodles tonight.
Flavor.
Something quick. I did like hot and spicy. I did the gochujang sauce as the base with sesame oil, and then add some soy sauce, of course, and then extra hot and spicy flavor packet,
Oh,
if you will.
yes.
I don't
Okay.
eat a lot.
So this is Hazakato. She's also an herbalist,
Hi guys,
amongst other
I'm eating.
things. But we are both herbalists. So if you have any questions about herbs or how they can help you, or what form is best to use, or what they are, or how they're more important than traditional medicine, or I don't know. We're both here to answer your questions. Plus, we have another friend in the chat that's also an herbalist as well that she can help us uh, answer questions.
If you guys would like, if you need help, or if you want to know some things about herbs that you may have heard specifically on this app, we can help to clarify things to the best of our knowledge. We don't claim to be medical practitioners. We're just some people who enjoy learning about herbs and herbalism. And so much so, we earned diplomas and 745 hours worth of study and field experience and medicine making.
No, it feels more than that. It just feels more than that.
It definitely does. It feels like a whole lot, like an immense amount. I don't know. I oof, I don't know. Even between the studying and the doing the homework, they don't count that part. The
No,
research.
no. They said about a year. It was more than a year.
Yeah.
Not like a two
Like,
year, but it's more like a year and a quarter.
um, a year and a quarter makes sense. I'm gonna move this back. Hold on. Every time I go down to eat, I don't want to be my whole face in the camera, my whole mouth.
So
Listen, a
just
girl's gotta eat.
greasy and oily.
I'm okay.
Hello, peoples who are just now joining us. Like we were just saying, we're both herbalists, certified herbalists. Um, you can see like stuff in my back. See, herbs.
Nothing herb related. I should get something herb related. But it's up here. It's up here. You need anything.
Oh, I had to clean off my kitchen counter and put those up there. So, herbalicious.
Herbalicious.
What
Oh,
was that Destiny's Child song?
oh yes,
Bootylicious.
yes. We'll be herbalicious tonight if anybody wants
Oh,
to know or ask some questions.
yes.
Seriously, because I feel like people, they see a lot of things from creators on this app, and I'm not trying to say that people who do share herbal knowledge, they don't know what's going on. Some of them do, but some of them are misleading people. I remember a while back I seen, golly gummies.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, they're like gummies, and they have like an ashwagandha one, an apple cider vinegar one. They have like one for, it's another one for like sleepy time. Anyway, this is not to speak out against them. They're a great company, but the person was like doing a little mock up. If like you want this, like these effects, then you need to do this. You need to take this golly gummy. And I was like, oh my goodness. I seen an actual, I don't know if he's a herbalist, but he has a whole lot of herbal knowledge. I seen him do that for his own herbal products. I was under the comments quick, fast, and in a hurry. Like, first of all, you took the whole presentation style from an herbalist. That's not okay. Second of all, you might be misconstruing this stuff because you don't know it. You were just told by Golly Gummies to market their product. So, some people are out here just trying to get a buck. And, that's okay. I'm a hustler. I get it. But not to the extent where you can cause harm or you can mislead people. Like, that's my biggest thing. I wouldn't want to ever cause harm to people, ever, ever, ever.
Hey, someone joined from their posts. Yay! Whose post? Yours or mine? I don't know. Um,
I don't know.
the
I have no
only
clue.
thing I posted today was like that we're going live. That's the only thing I posted today. Um,
Okay.
on
I don't
all.
know. It's telling me about a life goal. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, like what you're saying. This TCM practitioner I follow, his name is like P something. He's a certified practitioner, but he was saying the same thing too about green tea and stuff like that too, because he says he's seen a lot of posts about how people are saying, "Oh, green tea is good for this, green tea is good for that,"
Hmm.
but then he's also saying that when people are saying that, they're not actually showing that how it doesn't help in that way,
Yeah.
like credible knowledge, like they're showing their credible knowledge worth on that topic. They're just like saying, "Hey, this works for that, this works for that." He's like, "You guys need to, if you guys are going to say stuff like that online about your products of like green tea and herbs and whatnot, then you need to be more in depth about how it helps in that way that you're implying that it's helping you."
Absolutely. I think so. Like just knowing the basics is very important. How does it help you? Some people, some people do know the basics. They know what they need to say to like a market a product, but then the follow up questions, like the really important things. Oh, ooh, hold on. Somebody keeps trying to join this live. Like the important things, like telling people whether or not this herb would be helpful for them, because some herbs are not great for everybody's dispositions.
Yes.
Most herbs are safe, but sometimes people who may have things like, what's a common one? Diabetes, if they have liver issues, stuff like
High
that.
blood
They can
pressure.
have high blood pressure, thank you. They can't have every herb. So people are being misled,
Hmm.
unfortunately. And it's kind of scary because then they're pointing back, like, I learned this on TikTok from this person who has no studying, no experience, no nothing. They just
Hmm.
saw the herb, liked it, and wanted to market it.
Exactly, exactly. Yes. A herb that I've been seeing a lot here on this app is hibiscus.
Ah, yes.
And hibiscus itself, or himeka, however you prefer to look at it, is very is a good herb. But it is what they're saying it is for. It is for cooling. But what they don't know is like the herbs actually choose how to help you in their own way. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this herb for this," but then herb's like, "Nope, your body needs this more of this, so I'm gonna help you this the way you want me to help you."
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about like the energetic properties. Some people don't recognize plants and their own energies, and plants have their own vibes.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think so. I think that would be helpful for people to know as well. You know how I've saw this thing that more and more people are getting into being with trees, talking to trees, telling the tree to touch their shoulder. And I'm like, oh, people are like opening their minds to the possibility that plants are alive, trees are alive, like us, like to the point where there's a mutual understanding. And I think with that, having that added to, okay, your herbal experience, or this herb can do this energetically, or this herb has this kind of characteristics, like people would be more excited to, I guess, learn and know about that.
Not only that, there's like the what was it, the woo woo side we call it, that our class called it,
The vegan side,
the woo woo side.
definitely.
What we mean by the woo woo side is like the spiritual side of it. Like, how does it help your spirit to heal, to go on, and to stuff like that, spiritually, mentally, those two areas. And yeah, a lot of people don't really believe that, that can help you in that. They can help you in that way too.
Yeah, not a lot of people are aware of that. Like my favorite herb to acknowledge is hawthorn. Oh my goodness. When I
Oh,
learned about the energetics of hawthorn, I was like, oh my goodness. Not only is it lovely for tonifying the heart, and tonifying meaning to help the heart, I guess, get back to its kind of like healthiest form. Like, out the womb for, if you will, from whatever it is in. But it also helps with grief. I thought that was so beautiful because I feel like grief weighs heavily on the heart. And we may have all experienced that, but not a lot of people put that into words. So to have an herb that not only is good for the heart physically, but spiritually as well, emotionally, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it.
Yes, yes. Another one I found like that too is motherwort,
Oh,
the motherwort
yeah.
herb. When we had to do an assignment where we had to make our own protocols in class, when I was doing research on motherwort, the energetics of motherwort is how she hugs your heart like a mother would, and she that much care and that much passion. She just takes care of your heart in that way. Well, doing what Hawthorne does as well, easing heart, slowing its pace down so it doesn't beat so fast every now and then when you get too excited or overly excited and stuff like that as well. And,
Yeah,
just when I
definitely.
read that about what Motherwort does it in that way, I was just like, I just felt my own heart melting at that. And I just like, wanted to cry, but I was like, no, I gotta write this paper.
I love it. I love learning the depths that, herbalists before us have gone through to learn about the plant, to sit with the plant. Not just like, this is the plant, this is the color, like actually just sit with and be present with this plant and how it feels in their body. And then to create this experience amongst others that's very common. I think that's awesome to know that people have sat there and that people have, I don't know, the adventurousness or the curiosity enough to go that deep into exploring an herb. I think that's awesome.
Yes, yes. Herbs. Yes. Gotta love them plants. Gotta love them herbs.
I'm curious to know, like, if people are joining, what kind of herbs have you seen on this app? Do you know it's an herb? Because, and not to be like rude or offensive, but like you may be marketed this product by this name and you just know it as a plant. For example, ashwagandha, and you just know it as ashwagandha,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't get educated on which part of the ashwagandha is in the supplement or the powder or whatever is being marketed to you. I'm very, very curious to how many people have seen something like that. Or what else do we see? Oh, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll.
That too.
I've seen some ads for that because people are like, don't be funky. You don't want to be funky. So use chlorophyll. But what they're not saying, like, yes, chlorophyll is a really good detox, heavy metal remover. It's very good for, purifying the body, blood, whatever you want to call it. It's very good for that. But nobody's talking about how drying that is. And if you already have a dry disposition or you're somebody out in the desert like us, you don't need to be overdoing a drying herb like that. You need to be pairing it with something moistening at the very least and making sure to get excess water intake. You can't just be like, take this chlorophyll right now, take it. And then people are like being dry and they don't know what's happening. They're being dried out. All the life is being sucked out of them. So, yeah.
What we mean by something that's kind of part to drying is like moistening, mucilagent, something that can help your skin or your insides get moist. Moist. Um, a really good herb that, well, we all tend to like to recommend for that is like marshmallow root.
Oh, yes.
Yes, gotta love marshmallow root. You gotta make it as an infusion, like a tea, but that's it. Yes, Audrey! Oats! Oats! Oh, we love oats! 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 Oats all the way!
Yes.
Yes!
Some
Okay.
oats.
Oats is good. Oats is good for your nervous system as well.
I
But
do love some oats.
yeah, and we're not talking about the oats that you get from the store. Also, those are really good for you, but we're talking about like a tincture form, something that comes in a bottle like this.
And it may also be referred to as milky oats because the fresh milky oat tops is the best type of medicine. But you might also find some dry herbal product like the straw. That's okay too. But the best is the milky oat tops for relieving stress. Oh my, when I tell you milky oats was
And
a
it's
life,
tasty. It is tasty. It's a tasty.
it
Yes.
is.
Oh, it's nice and
It
sweet.
is.
Yes. But
It
yeah,
is.
so yeah, if you have any questions about what is herb and the terms that we're using in here that you have, like what does she mean by that term? Or what does that term mean? What are these words they're using that I do not understand? Questions like that going running through your mind, just post them in chat and we'll answer them to the best that we can.
Definitely. And I think you have
Uh,
a different chat than me because I don't see Yana anymore. But
oh,
I know she's
yeah.
in there. Well, I know she's in there because I saw her when I joined your thing. Um,
Yeah.
but I think the people who are popping in on mine, I can see there. So if they have some questions, I'll
Yeah.
let you know. But
And then if you
so
want
far,
book recommendations, I have books beside me too, so that we can do that. Or any herbalists that you want us to recommend as well, we can do that as well too. Audrey says hi.
hey. um,
Um,
oh, Melanie.
if you have
Um,
questions about child safe herbs, pet safe herbs, we can do that as well. Like we said, we are certified herbalists, so again, this is just for information purposes. You know, we're not like PhDs.
mhm.
Although I would love to have a PhD.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine studying plants all the time? I
Oh,
mean, you can imagine it. We did it for over a year. So, just, yeah.
that'd be heaven.
I got the David Winston book. I got that. My brother gave it to me for graduation. Shout out to him wherever he is in this world.
Oh, snap, snap.
I was so excited. I like recorded myself opening it. I was like, you don't even know. Like, this is like a flex. It's the Earthwise herbal. I was like, I got the orange one, so I'm so excited to like go through it. And it has a lot of common herbs. Like, I'm excited. And some we didn't really get into. Like, one of the ones I noticed, like Kinnick. I think somebody, I don't remember whose project it was, but they mentioned it. I was like, what is that herb? But they have it in this book, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah. There are a lot of books I still want to get to. I think I'm gonna, how Joanne, well, our teacher Joanne, she's a certified herbalist. She's up there with those people. She's like the top 5% in herbalists. um, but what she said when she said like have them pay or give you something, I was like, just buy me books. I'll be happy with that.
I just keep my little wish list. I keep that updated. So I have that book on there since about, when did we start? 2023. I think I had it on my wish list since that time. And then my brother finally just got it for me around this time. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Any book that I have, I'm gonna put it on the wish list, and people want to get me stuff for birthdays or holidays.
Yes.
That's
Oh, wait,
protection.
wait, your birthday already passed. Never mind. Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
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 Yep. They're 3 days apart, so I have two
Renowned.
chances.
Yes, she is renowned. Yeah, Audrey said she's renowned. She's a renowned
Yes,
herbalist.
Joanna Sanchez is renowned. She's a renowned herbalist with the American Herbalist Guild. You can look her up. Look up her. What is she? She's probably done a bunch of talks. Of course, she taught us
Yeah,
classes.
a lot of conferences, a lot of classes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's done.
Definitely.
She's done the whole 10 yards, 9 yards. Is that what they say?
Nine,
10, 9 yards.
9 years. I think I was like, wait a minute. Yep. Mm-hmm. It could be 10 if she needed to.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
yeah. My brother wasn't earlier, and he said to go to sleep. I told him no.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. That is so funny. Yeah, but I could do this. Um, like all day, just chit chat. I was talking to my mother-in-law earlier about this. She was asking, and I was like, "Listen, if you ever just want to talk about herbs, that is my favorite subject right now. Um, just let me know. I will update you about what herbs are helpful, which ones you could use for what. Like, and it'll all be from the heart with love."
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mine is anything anime, anything herb, anything game wise. Yes, yes. Anything C drama, Chinese drama,
Hmm.
anything
Definitely.
Korean drama.
I'm
uh,
grateful to have found or studied herbalism and found it to be like a passion, and to find the people that are equally as passionate about studying herbs.
yes, yes.
And I think a lot of like trial and error on ourselves helped us to be like, ah, we got to keep going. We have to try this. At least for me, that's I'm gonna
No,
speak for myself.
for real, for real, for real. No,
Yes.
trial and error definitely was what I'm going through this right now, perimenopause. I did a lot of trial and error to finally found out what really works for me.
Yeah, you have to, because again, not
Yeah, that's another thing too, is with perimenopause. That's been popping on my feed lately too, and the number one herb that's been popping up for that is black cohosh. And I see a lot of posts saying black cohosh doesn't work for me. Black cohosh, this and that. And I'm like, well, maybe what are your symptoms? What's like
right.
what we're saying? What is your body energetics? Is it cool? Is it warm? Is it
Yeah.
is it dry? Are you moist? I mean, what what is it? How much are you taking out of it? Did you go see a professional to see, you know, what the exact dosage that you need to take for it to work effectively for you?
Right. Not a lot of people know that they should be asking those questions with the herbs. Like, what is your body type? The herbs are not one size fits all. You might not be compatible with that herb. Like dating, right? You might want to date a doctor, but you might not be compatible with that specific doctor that you're going after. I don't know. That's just an example. I don't know. You might want friends that travel, but then you might not be compatible with the group of friends that travel to Antarctica. I don't know. So you gotta get the specific herb that's good for you, your physical body, your energetic body.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. 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 And not only that, the herbs are only the halfway point. You got to meet them at halfway too.
Talk about it.
It is a relationship. It is a two-way street with herbs. Because if you're not gonna help them help you, then they're not gonna be able to help, well, fully extend to their uh, wow
You're on the
effectiveness.
right track. Yeah, you got it, girl.
Got tongue twisted there.
Absolutely. It's not like when you go to the gym for 1 week and you be like, yes, I'm working out, and then the next week you're like, I'm not going to the gym anymore because I worked out for 1 week. You gotta, you know, give a little to get a little. I
Mm-hmm.
think. I think they can only work as good as you do, as well as you do. Like external factors, like what's going on in your life, what physical things are in your life, what's around you, um, and then internal what are you putting in your body, what's going on, like.
Mm-hmm. The one thing we like to say as herbalists is we like to get to the root of the problem. We don't like to go for the surface things. We'll look at your symptoms too, but we like to look deep within you. We like to go into your soul.
Look at it.
We
What's
like to
going
get
on?
to the down and dirty of it because if you like, it's just that. Yeah.
Absolutely. There's something. There's typically something underlying your what's something we commonly see. I don't know.
Is it
Break out.
emotional? Is it psychological? Is it like has it been going off and on? These are the questions that we ask you as herbalists. We want to know more about the problem, what it feels like to you personally, and how it causes you to feel these things. And then that's how we choose the herbs for you.
Right.
And sometimes we
Right.
don't even choose the herbs ourselves. Sometimes the herbs will pop in our minds, like, hey, I can help them with that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it'll seem To people who are less like connected, it'll seem coincidental. Like, oh my gosh, maybe you've seen an ad about it earlier in the week, and then you meet with the herbalist, and they're like, actually, this herb, and you're like, oh my gosh, actually, no, there might be some meaning or interaction between you and that plant, that herb. Who knows?
I have my music on in the background, so
Oh, okay.
questions, you'll have answers.
Yep. Anybody who wants to ask about herbs, or if you're just passing through and you don't know what the heck we're talking about, it's okay to be like, what are y'all talking about? We'll tell you. We'll tell you. 'Cause people have been popping up just to listen. It's okay.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Like ever since we started this program, I just threw out like most of my medications. Not like no,
No.
not like prescribed medications, but like over the counters, the
Mm-hmm.
ibuprofen, the stuff like that, the fast acting stuff, and just like okay, okay, you know, I have
Because
herbs
there's an
that can
herb for
replace
that.
that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And then I feel like with herbs too, you notice that you don't as often need to treat an individual ailment or symptom that you're experiencing. Like, have you noticed that when you're taking a regimen or a protocol, an herbal protocol, you don't have to go after, well, for me, let's talk allergies. I didn't have to go after a specific allergy medicine because I started way before allergy season with helping out my immune system, immune boosting herbs. I was taking immune support herbs, nutritive herbs. Um, and then so when allergy season came, I did not need that. I did not need that because I already prepped my body. And any extra support I did have was not only for the allergies, but for my whole immune system well being, I guess, in that moment. Because there is, oh, I have it. Oh, I love this. Okay, I have it. I do have it. Hold on. I keep it with me just in case I'm having like intense something allergies. That's very rare. Maybe if I'm going to another place, like another state, and it's their allergy season and I didn't know, or how was I this allergy season? This allergy season, I think I was pretty okay. I was pretty decent. Wait 1 second. I swear it's in here. Here it is. Okay. This Allergena. Krista told me about this, and I have never. There we go. That's a little bit better. I haven't stopped using it, and it's for Zone 6, so that's specifically us, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah.
Oh
And so
wow.
all our common allergens. So that's why I say I bust it out when I need like emergency, like in the moment, like all of a sudden I'm having an allergy, something or other. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I found it at Sprouts, and it's very helpful. And like within 10 minutes, it'll gather me up. And if I typically am a sneezer and a runny nose, runny ear kind of gal when I'm having bad allergies. Oh, and my eyes crazy too. And that got me together. I don't know if you remember, Viv, that when we went to the garden that one time and I was we made the mandalas from the flower bits. Oh,
Oh
I was having
yeah.
a bit home because I decided to do my work on the floor and then all the pollen was falling to the floor as we were working. And then my nose was just like tripping.
No. I hear that, Audrey. I need it too. Well, especially when I move back to Flagstaff because the allergy season up there is. Well, hello, new peoples. I don't know how many more people's joined, but hello. Just to recap, dang! Every time someone writes that, it thinks me about Friday after next. But but to recap, we are two herbalists. We're just chit chatting about random stuff, popping herbal knowledge here and there. Um, you've got questions, we've got answers.
Absolutely.
Anything herb wise you can ask spiritually, medicinally. We got answers to that. Well, I don't know about spiritually, but medicinally, but we got both sides. We got you. We also have another herbalist in our chat group. Want to wave to the peoples that just joined. um, and we're just waving here. Talk. Can yes, yes, ma'am. You can ask. You can ask a question. What is your question? Come on down. The price is right.
Right. And it's so funny because for my little live comment, I put chatting about herbs, and then I put all the little green plants. So I'm like, people might get on here and think about the wrong herb, but that's okay. We'll tell them it's the other herb. We have a
Yeah,
little knowledge.
allergies. A lot of things I've been seeing that pop up lately is nettles for our allergies as well.
My goodness. Yes,
What
absolutely.
helps with cramps?
Ooh, go ahead. Take it away.
What kind of cramps? What
So
area of the
mention
body are the cramps? Is it? Are you PMSing? Are you okay? Well, cramp bark is always number one. That always comes to mind for that too.
bark. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Got any others? Should I go to my favorite book? My favorite book.
400 herbs. So cramp bark off the bat is what I think about. I also think about red raspberry. When I'm thinking about things that are accessible to the public, red raspberry is something that you're going to be able to find in your local grocery store or tea aisle. Even if you have to get the tea in the bag kind of herb, that's okay. When I was first starting out with being connected to herbalism, I would go to my local grocery store because I had some knowledge. I learned about red raspberry, and I pop like two of those tea bags in, and I was good to go. Um,
Red raspberry.
Also, what's our fave? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Everybody tells us it helps so much with that. Chasteberry, Vitex berry.
Yes.
That can help as well. What else can I think? I'm trying to think of things that
Struggling
are
with
just.
sleep, like insomnia, California poppy, hops for if you want a deep, deep sleep. Skull cap,
Skullcap's my fave. Tilia.
tilia.
Tilia is that girl. Yeah, and it's so funny because these herbs, they're very specific. I remember specifically for Tilia, isn't it for, we used a scenario where the woman was like menopausal and having hot flashes in her sleep or waking up hot sweats and she couldn't quite get to sleep or something like that. I just remember that.
Okay, for me, for my hot flashes, when I was like dying from hot flashes, insomnia because of the hot flashes and the night sweats and all that
Yes.
stuff. Okay, um, red clover is good, but you gotta like triple on that stuff in order for it to help the really bad sweats. So I was like, what can help me more is that wild yam's good for that too. Um, but as I did more research on this stuff, go ahead, Audrey. Go ahead and ask. Um, is you know black cohosh, but I was kind of scared to do black cohosh. um, but the tincture I got from the local herbal apothecary here in Phoenix, Desert Sage. Oh, I wish she was here in the chat. Um, her tincture was specifically for hot flashes and night sweats, and she called it an herbal hormonal balance, and it had black cohosh, motherwort, and oh my, I gotta get the bottle. Hold on. Sage, and I got her tea as well because it has her cool me down tea has hibiscus, licorice, and sage as well. But those are all drying herbs except for licorice. So I had that marshmallow in there too to help even those out.
Speaking of, I need to get
Sage
some
is
water.
really good for your hot flashes. You can take it when you need, as needed. Um, Rosemary Glassar, who's another renowned herbalist, suggests to take a quarter cup every 3 to 4 hours to help even out your temperature through the area. Another herb that helped me through my menopause was what do you call it? Ginseng,
Ooh,
American Asian. And according to her as well, through TCM, it helps regulate your body temperature to help even it back out. Because that's the one thing I had trouble too going through that is my body temperature was going up the wazoo, going up and down. Like I'd be cold,
that's pretty.
I'd be cold, I'd be hot, I'd be cold, and it couldn't regulate itself. So taking that too daily, 1 to 2 times a day, really helped my body go back into sync. Now I'm just like, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that because not a lot of people have talked about that, the regulating temperature as a trait for ginseng. And, they're usually talking about vitality, so and energy.
Now if you can't like if you don't have like an herbal apothecary where you can go find your tinctures and stuff, the pills caption form that I found that helped me on the go is what I got from Sprouts. And it's this one, this bottle, it's Solar Ray, her life stages, and they have like the perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause pills. And this one specifically has what's the herbs again? I'm old, so I can't really remember all this stuff all at once.
You are not
Uh,
old. You are wise.
what do you mean? I'm 4 decades, okay? 4 decades. It has chasteberry, which is Vitex, and it has black cohosh, and it has saffron. And they got like chasteberries again is good for for the women stuff, for the uterus and all that kind of stuff too. And that's another thing. Oh, I guess I could go on about this too as well. Is
Yeah,
when you're
go
going through
ahead.
the stages, it's like your uterus is readjusting to its new life. It's after journey. So that's what the chasteberry helps do is to help ease that heavy bleeding, ease that the cramps and all that stuff that goes through with that process of it going through that too as well. The black cohosh helps with your hot sweats and night sweats and stuff like too because it helps. As long as you keep sweating, the black cohosh will help keep dry it out so that way you won't be sweating bullets through the night. The saffron is there to help cool down everything too. Now that's another herb I gotta do more research on too because I just know it for cooking, but
Oh, and you just reminded me of something with the black cohosh. I remember Brittany talking about how it could be helpful for like a deep, dark depression, because I'm thinking about mental health all the time. I was like, oh, that's helpful. But many people who experience menopause or premenopausal symptoms, they actually can fall into a depression. So I'm like,
yes,
oh, that's
yes,
helpful. Yeah.
yes, that's another thing too. When I first started it, it hit me hard. The depression hit me hard. I was like in the fetal gamer chair, crying to myself, asking why, grieving, basically grieving on what
Absolutely. Yes.
was. Um, and I was like, no one's here to, basically woo me, you know, because I don't have any kids, and I was grieving that part of my life as me not having any kids, and now knowing that in the future to come, I won't be able to have any kids of my own. So that was my grieving process, and that was the cause of my depression. Is the thought of not having kids of my own.
Right.
So
Yes, thank you for sharing that because people need to know that that's what comes with it. We can demystify this for, people who will experience menopause or premenopause. Like, this is something that we should be talking about and how it could affect people, and how in this moment, those transitional moments in your life, you're going to experience grief of what was. I'm so glad that you like highlighted that, but you also may need to lean into community. Like, definitely find some support so you're not feeling alone, because I can't imagine how alone you must have felt in like learning that.
yeah. So yeah, if you don't want to take black cohosh, you don't have to. There's other herbs that can help with depression too, and the big one is St. John's wort. That I added to my herbal regimen too during that phase, and that really chased the sadness away. That really
Hmm.
put a hold on, hey, not everything is doom and gloom. And like I said, you got to meet the herbs halfway. So what I do, I start doing research on like how can I help alleviate these problems other than herb wise. What foods can help me, what things can help me, and that's what Rosemary Gladstar has in her book as well. On ways you can implement into your life on how to help you through the stages of these perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. You know, to help the transition easier and not just being saying, "Hey, I'm suffering. What can I do? The doctor's saying this, but it doesn't work for me." And that's what I found is that the research really does help me in changing my diet, changing my lifestyle. Not everybody's up to that, but like one of our other herbalists said in our class, our colleagues, you don't have to do it all at once. You can just take it step by step, substituting one thing when one thing runs out and substituting something healthier. And oh, she's a baby mama now, but
Yeah,
um, but yes. One things I do really find that really helped me through the stage of life is your diet. Um, um, it's adding all the stuff that my mom said growing up. Make sure you eat your greens because that's
absolutely.
what helps your skin. You know, don't eat as much fruit, but for me eating a lot of using a lot of drying herbs, I have to find ways to hydrate my skin in different ways other than utilizing herbs. So what I do is I've been buying more cucumbers. I've been buying watermelon. Um, I've been substituting my original dairy milk with coconut milk because it has more
Mhm.
electrolytes in it, and it's more friendly to the skin, and it helps rehydrate the skin and keeps it in with its oil too. That's what I've been doing a lot more lately too.
I feel like it's I don't know, with herbs and your diet and what you do with yourself, how you interact with people. I feel like it's an ever growing like connection. And at one point, if any part or portion of that connection is broken or not doing as well, then it'll throw off the whole balance of things. So, for example, if you're not eating as best as you could, then you're gonna affect the rest of you. The herb's not gonna work as well. You're not gonna work as well. You may have some emotional deficits. I think so. Or let's say you're eating well and you're taking your herbs, but emotionally you're not well, and you maybe in the scenario that you gave, maybe you didn't go look into things that you could do to help you out. Maybe you just kind of sat in that emotional state, that not great emotional state. So I think it's a balance, just like we talk about with herbs, the synergetic balance. There we go.
Hmm.
That's all I'm going to say on that because that's a big word for Elmo.
No, and then the thing is too is like I'm not really an exercise person. I'm not really like the gym type of person. But
Mhm.
that was the biggest part of me that I had to confront myself with too. Is like, all the herbalists in their books say to help with this phase is try to keep active,
Right. I like that.
keep yourself
Hmm.
busy. And so the one thing I had to do was suck it up, and I had to ask my boyfriend, who was like, who knows, like, in high school he was like more like an athlete. He did wrestling and he did bodybuilding, and so he's more knowledgeable in that area than I am. So I had to suck it up and I had to ask him, hey, you know, I'm not really a gym person or, like what you do, but do you have suggestions on how I can be active because I'm not working right now like I used to, you know? what what suggestions do you have that I can do? And so he just suggested me to do light stretches, 3 sets of this, 3 sets of that. You know, go take a walk when you can. And if you have time, go to the gym, go to the treadmill and use it. You know, so and that was a really tough fight for me because I had to like really motivate myself to say, hey, you have to do this, you have to get up. It's not for you, it's for your mental health as well. Don't stay inside because that's really what's bringing you down. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, because I feel like those are things that you can incorporate little by little over time that you can get comfortable with or build a tolerance for, you know? I absolutely think about that. Like little things that would feel comfortable for me. Like I would prefer to stretch than to run any day or lift weights, you know? I my taking my dogs on a walk for me, that's my arm strength. That's what I because I have two labs and they're very strong for some reason. But yeah, just everyday little things that I like to incorporate. Does anybody else have questions or things?
Oh
It's,
yeah, Audrey, what was your other question? I put it in the comments. I didn't see it. I just saw I was struggling with sleep and do you see anything, Oz?
I don't know if I can see Yana's answers to you. Yeah, no, I don't see if they're coming in on your end. I just see who's popped in online. Whoa. Oh, let's see. Oh, I just seen a notification for one new message, but then I don't see anything.
I just see the one for sleeping cramps.
Oh, where is the messages? What y'all got going on?
Oh, she's like, oops, hold on.
It's a beautiful night to be answering questions.
It
But I
is.
think I think after this I am gonna head to bed because I gotta get myself ready for work tomorrow. I work. I'm gonna go like this. Work, air quote.
I'm gonna exit interview tomorrow.
Oh, finito, finito. Yes. This was fun to talk about. Hi, if you're here, we were talking about herbs, like herb plants. Like we're talking about things that you may have heard of. We started out talking about hibiscus. We mentioned what did we mention? Ginseng, ashwagandha,
Black
uh,
cohosh.
black cohosh, California poppy, tilia, skullcap,
Hmm.
hawthorn. I said that already.
Nope, I don't see it. Oh, so did you hear Jorge's making another Greek-inspired musical
Oh no, I didn't.
aside from his epic?
No, I didn't know
He's doing
that.
the Troy saga part.
Yeah, he'll have a bunch of great things come out of that because that's like, oh my gosh, new
Okay, so
topics.
Jorge is a music composer, a theater kid. Says my live will end in 4 minutes.
Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't know it had timers on there, but
Oh,
that'll be all right.
okay, okay. Oh well. So, anyways, Jorge is a music composer. You can look him up. He did a musical called Epic, and it's all about the Odyssey, the Greek. what do you call it? Saga.
Yeah, I think it's a saga.
Yeah,
Uh, right?
yeah,
Epics saga.
yeah.
I
Epic.
don't know.
Yeah,
Guessing.
go check it out. It's really cool. Anyways, he's on YouTube. He's on here. I don't know. Is he on Insta?
Okay, let me see this. I can't see. I see that people are trying to put messages, but I can't see what the message is. Hi guys. Hi.
Oh, Audrey says she asked about Drive a JJ.
Slippery elm. Slippery elm. Because it's slippery elm. I would also say sea moss is real good too. If you want to do like the capsules, because some people don't like to take the gel, because it does taste like the sea. But I would recommend you take the capsules of the sea moss too, and voila, moist, slippery elm, moist. What else do we know? Um, that's what I know specifically that'll help. I mean, licorice is moistening, but more so for the gut. But that's what I'm thinking of right now, and my brain is tired, so can't think of anything past those. Let's put the round down.
This is a good book too.
Oh yes, yes. Does she have anything for vaginal dryness? Will be
I'm
helpful.
trying to look it up.
I don't think. Like, what is another flower? Flower that would be moistening. Hollyhock. What is that? I just know it's mucilaginous. Hollyhock flower, but I don't know if it goes to the yoni.
I've seen a lot of dandelion too.
Dandelion too? What? That's a surprise for me. But I'm not mad. Like Dandelion she be doing her thing.
Hmm.
She got you in all the areas. Most of the areas. Let me say that.
I know she has a thing for like
I think that's big to know too, because I feel like a lot of women deal with that, but not a lot of women talk about like what could be used in a healthy way, natural way.
yeah.
Ooh, oh, oh, make me some tea. I'm getting some cramps right now.
Oh
We were
no.
talking about. I know, just pushing through.
260. I'll try that one.
And I have a tincture too. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I got it from Brittany, but the the formula was from Aviva Ram, who is a medical doctor who has a specific study in herbalism as well. So she's a medical doctor. She's done the specific training, but she's went into looking into herbalism and natural approaches to helping ailments, and she's really good at describing like women's ailments. I really like that. She has things like the menstruation cycle, things for the younger women, things for when you're menstruating, things for after, so perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. She also has for childbirth. I think that's great. She does a lot of great podcasts about herbs and how helpful they could be to you. So I used her formula. It's going to be a little transparent. I use her fibroid formula, and that's been helpful a lot. But I also can use it when I have cramps because it has some herbs in there that are good and helpful with pain. And your girl gets strong cramps. Strong. So I need to fight back. And that tincture helps me to fight back because who wants to be curled up in a ball? Like, not me. But also, magnesium is a really good helper
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah, Yana, when you were asking about
Another
for
thing
cramps.
too, I seen a popular too is a talk about magnesium, and people are like, I take magnesium this and I take magnesium that, but are you taking the right magnesium for the right problem? Is that what you say?
Yeah,
Problem, symptom? Yeah.
symptom, ailment.
Yeah,
Trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
go
Like I
here.
it was like people are like, oh, I can't sleep well, but they said just like magnesium, and I'm taking it, but it's not helping me at all. Is it the right type of magnesium?
There are different types. Again, people don't specify. Some people are just marketing to you the thing so that they can get their hustle on. Again, gotta just be open to doing your own research for yourself. Like, to love and respect your body enough to do the additional research before you put something into it. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
How was it
Rosemary's
going?
Lifeguard has like a thing that she suggests for treating thinning vaginal walls, the JJ walls.
We go for JJ Wells.
She says, taking vitamin E daily
Oh,
helps.
yeah.
Um, drinking lots of water. Of course, water is always life. Um, then she has the ointment that she puts down in her recipe book here, and the herbs that has it is the comfrey leaf and
Oh,
root,
comfort.
St. John's wort, because St. John wort as a tincture, not as a tea, but as a tincture, helps with the wounds healing, like physical wound healing, cuts
Mm.
and bruises and stuff like that. And calendula.
I said a flower. Didn't I say a flower? Didn't I say a flower?
And
And here
I'll
it is.
suggest is making a aloe vera and slippery elm paste. Um, yeah, using those things too.
Yeah.
That's what she suggests, doing.
Yes. So for to help your yoni, your vaginal walls. Let me say it. Vaginal walls. There we go. I don't know why I said that like that. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna run because
All
it's time
right.
for
Well, it was nice
there's
talking
a-
with you.
it was great talking with you, talking herbs with you, chatting with people. It was great talking to you too, Yana.
Yes, yes. Yay, thank you. And I need to do a live with you, Yana, Audrey,
And I'll be on watching you guys whenever
and
you guys
everyone
go live.
else in our group.
You can do a nice little rotation.
Yeah, a little poke on the fire to get
Yes.
all our herbies ladies out known, they're known. She's an herbalist. I'm an herbalist too. We're practitioners, and we can give consultations as well. So
Yes. On a bow. Thank you
yes,
guys.
and we will end this live because we're
Bye,
both
guys.
tired. It's been a long day in Phoenix. All
Yes.
right.
Good night. Okay. How do you do this?